Okay, one feature left to add. If you look at the second isometric view that shows the sort of the back view of the train, there's a note. It says round all edges radius 0.1 except for drilled holes. I'm going to amend that and also add except for the bottom edges, because what I've found from experience is that if you round these bottom edges, the radius gets a little too close to these holes for the cowcatcher, and the cowcatcher doesn't necessarily fit in right. And the reason for rounding, filleting these edges is basically if it's a plastic part, it would be impossible to mold this and then like make it release out of a mold. I mean, you'd have to do other things to mold this anyway, but rounded edges are common. So for example, this is a toy for young children. We don't want sharp corners that they could get hurt on, etc. So there's a variety of reasons for rounding corners, in addition to just having you learn how to do this. But since all of the fillets or the rounds are the same, you can do this in one feature. So I don't want to see in the browser when I examine your train body, I don't want to see like 8,000 fillet features. I should just see one. Okay, and I'm not sure why this dialog box is collapsed like that, but now all you have to do is just select all of the edges. See? And there's a bunch of them. There's like 30 of them. See this little tiny one here? Don't forget that one. There's that one, that one, that one. There's a whole bunch. So I'm going to sort of try and remember them all from, and again, don't do the bottom edge, okay, because we're going to have wheels down there and you're going to have the cow catcher, and it just works best if you don't do that bottom edge. And remember, don't do the hole edges either, because those are going to be flush with whatever we're putting in the hole, right? So let's see, that side looks good. Now we got to get this side. There, don't forget in here. We've got this edge there, that edge, that one, under here, that one. Now what are we up to? 29? That may be it. I can't remember. There's like 29 or 30. You can always go back and add them if you miss one. It looks like I got them all. It's real easy to miss like one of the little tiny ones though, sometimes, like these little ones up here. Looks like I got them all though for now. So I'll just say okay. And if I find one that I missed, like sometimes people miss this one in here, all you have to do is go back, double click, and add an edge just by clicking on it. Okay. So there's our complete modeled train body. The only thing we have to do is, if you check the material for this part, I believe it says ABS plastic, and we might want to give it a color, right? Sometimes it's nice to have a colored part, but let's see, up here in this drop-down menu, that's actually the color. Over here in this drop-down menu, here's the material. You'll scroll down and you should see it's either up at the top, yeah, ABS plastic, and changes color slightly. We could always add, colorize it, but you guys are going to modify things according to your train's theme. But that, having the material set up, will allow us to do all kinds of other analysis and check the eye properties, density, weight, volume, and all that kind of stuff. So there you have it. There's your completed train body.